Here's your tarot card for the day. We have the Six of Cups. And as always, we are going to explain the energy for the card and how it applies to love and relationships, career, finance, health, and spirituality. So let's go ahead and begin. So the meaning of this card is about childhood memories, past influences, nostalgia, reunions, playfulness, youthfulness, innocence, and also about sharing gifts and family support and any type of childhood things that come up, okay? So let's look at how this applies in love and relationships. So when we see this card, this indicates that you have a partner who you might have met when you were a child, or maybe you are thinking about someone that you dated when you were younger. Or maybe the partner that you're currently with reminds you of that person. Maybe they're very childlike when it comes to how they perceive life. Maybe they're very enthusiastic, very optimistic, always likes to have fun, things like that. Or it could also be that they are a little bit immature. Okay. So there could be a possibility that because of this lack of maturity, you're struggling with communication. You're struggling with feeling like you want your partner to, just change. Possibly the dynamic of the relationship is not as great as you would want it to be. I also feel like this has a lot to do with your past. Maybe the relationship is still struggling because in the past, when you were younger, when you started dating, maybe you're a little bit younger than normal, you still have these memories of the person that you started falling in love with, things like that. It might be something that's holding you back. So let's apply this to people who are single. Might be that you are having these thoughts of a past relationship and how they made you feel young at heart, or they felt like it was such an adventure, such a good time. But again, there is a lack of maturity here. Maybe again, you're recollecting memories from a past relationship when you were probably a teenager, and that's how you feel love should be. Maybe that's what it is to you, that love is just like a fantasy, like a happily ever after memory type of thing. Okay. But again, this is coming up because you have to understand the good and the bad sides of having someone who is like that in your life, right? So not just focusing on the good, on the feelings that you had, focus on why it never worked out as well. Okay? So this is what it's teaching you. It's like, how do you solve your romantic dilemma because you're still feeling like you want your ex-lover back, things like that. Okay. So moving on to money and careers. So looking at this is about creativity and sharing goodwill, meaning like you're manifesting your desires and you're wanting to share that with the world, right? So this could involve you joining forces with younger people. This could also involve you wanting to share your abundance with your loved ones, and also, or giving gifts to charity, or giving of your time to a good cause, right? So that's what this represents with career and finance. So moving on to health, this represents caring towards yourself, or again, another thing is you might find yourself feeling like you need to go and help someone in need, right? Somebody who is ill right now. Maybe you have a grandparent or a great aunt or uncle who is currently, in the hospital or in hospice care or in a retirement home and you want to spend more time with them, so that's what that represents. It's a need to help those who are in poor health right now. Okay. Looking at it in in the spiritual context, sorry about that. This is about keeping spiritual practices simple and easy. Okay. But being consistent as well, right? So every morning you wake up and say an affirmation, like a positive affirmation, such as every day I get better, better, and better, or today is going to be a good day. Today I'll have everything that I need, because I have a positive outlook on life, or positive thoughts bring to me, everything that I desire, little things like that, little simple affirmations to start your day the right way, right? That could be your spiritual practice. Or you can start to begin with prayer if that's something that you, resonate with. And then also then from there, you build from that practice. Okay. So maybe sometimes your day is too busy and you can't meditate, start with a 10-minute meditation. Don't overdo the whole, like, oh, I have to do a whole hour meditation. Do 10 minutes at a time until you have time to build from there. So that's what it is. Spirituality should be simple. It shouldn't be so complex. It shouldn't have to go find a goat to sacrifice in order for you to get your manifestation up. Okay. Like that is that is not what this is all about. Okay. So manifestation rituals shouldn't be complex, right? Or love rituals shouldn't be complex. You know what I mean? So that's what this is, bringing you back to the basics. Okay. Bring you back to the true connection to source, and all the resources that you'll ever need will be right there in that connection. All right. So that's all I have for you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day.